I think teams, as I said, plays a very important role in the organizations as well as our personal lives. They are becoming a key tool for organizing work in especially today's corporate world. Because in any organization, I think employees are the most important factor. They are the assets of any organization, and the success of any organization is directly proportional to the hard work every employee puts in. And the success of any project depends upon not the kind of resources, other resources we have, the kind of infrastructure and other facilities, but it depends upon the kind of teams it has. And further, the success of any team depends upon the relationships amongst its team members and their collective efforts. Because I think in general, it is true that you enjoy and work well with those people with whom you have good personal relations, you have good compatibility with them. So teamwork and the interpersonal skills, they are closely related to each other. If you have good personal relationships with the people, you make a good team. And otherwise also, when we have to prepare a team for any project, if we are the team leader, we try to look for the people जिनके साथ हमारी wavelength मिलती है in the organizations, with whom we are more comfortable to work with. So there are, I think, some skills of that person which we see when we want to have that person in our team. And that is also true. It is not always that we require a team. The teams are formed when the task is little complicated, or you have bigger projects in hand, or maybe simultaneously one has to work on different tasks. Then you require people to work together. But at the workplace, I think especially the team working is very common. In these days, today's corporate world, I think teamwork is one of the very important skill the recruiters look for, that a person is able to get along with the other people. And the size of team also varies depending upon the complexity of the task. So team working जो है, it is one of the very important areas in which the students need to be trained, because when they enter the workforce, they have to work in teams to achieve the targets. It is the most sought after skill by the industry. So now let's first understand what is a team. आप टीम कैसे डिफाइन करते हैं? What is a team? And what is a group then? What is the difference between the team and the group? How do you define a team? Yes, please. What is a team? What is a group? What is the difference between the two? Can we call a group of people a team?
Ma'am, team is more cooperative in or functional together, like where all the members seem to work together, like whereas in group it's not so. It might not be so. Like
What else? Yes, anybody else would like to share what a team, what is a group, what is the difference? What are those parameters which make the team different from a group? Because team is not a group of people. It is not a collection of individuals who are working at the same place, or you are working under the same head of the department. You are a team. So what exactly a team is? I think team simply can be defined as a group of individuals all working together for a common purpose. As I think we hear many times, we use the word team for the sports team, or maybe the basketball team, or any this team. It looks very simple, but yes, easy to make a team, but it is most difficult to keep the people together and work for longer time. I think that is due to many reasons, which I will discuss maybe a little later. Yeah, a group of people who will cooperate each other for the common purpose to make the task successful. Yes, Rajeshri ji, very rightly pointed out. And I will come to all those skills also. Would like to make it a little more interactive by showing you certain videos. Let it not be only a lecture kind of method, because when we conduct this program offline, we do it with the type of exercises to tell the people about the importance of the team. So while we talk about team, we hear about two, three terminologies: team, teamwork, who is a team player. So teamwork is a concept of people working together as a team, as you said, the for a common goal, and they cooperate with each other. I think, for example, you must have enjoyed a circus show in the childhood where the tricks are performed one after the other, very some kind of risky games, or some horror generating plays with wild animals. I think there is no time lapse, not a single moment is wasted, even when there is a tremendous change in the required in the setting, like they have to arrange the cages for the lions. It is done in the minimum possible time, and that too with perfection. That is because many people are working for the same thing, and they are doing their jobs flawlessly. There is no confusion, no disagreement, no hesitation while completing the job. Everyone cooperates with each other. It is the coordination between the members which is important. This is possible only because of the perfect teamwork that they are able to achieve this thing. All the team members, they complement each other in achieving that task. Another maybe a good example which we can see in our day-to-day life is your, let us say, a complicated medical surgery is to be done. There also the main surgeon, the other assistant doctors, or maybe the nurses, or even the ward boys, I think they have to work in complete coordination. A small error in the coordination may create a medical emergency. The same way in the organizations, all the teams have to work together to achieve the targets given to them. Everybody's work is dependable on the work of the other team members. And then based on that, who is a good team player? As I said, the teamwork is actually the collective effort of each and every team member to achieve their assigned goal. No member can afford to sit back and expect the other members to perform on his behalf. I think that's not a good team spirit. Many times we people think, okay, we are there in the team, somebody else will do the task. All the members of the team should understand and appreciate that the performance of the team is important. Everyone has to contribute wholeheartedly to that. I think that is the definition of a team player or a team member. Every team member has to perform and contribute in his best possible way to achieve that common predefined goal. And in the while working in the team, a team member is someone who is able to get along with his or her colleagues and work together in a cohesive group. And the good team member has to understand that individual performances do not count while working in a team. It is the collective performance of the team workers which matters the most. But in the process, I think everyone gains out of that, I will say, the victory of the team. There is no I in the teamwork, it is we. Every individual must think of his team first, and the personal interest must take a back seat. In a team, everyone has to work equally for the maximum output. Similarly, organizations also have various teams like a production team, sales team, administrative team, human resource team, operations team, research team, quality control teams, and so on. And all the members of various teams would work together to achieve the targets and generate revenues for the organization. Every team member has a specific role to play in accomplishing the task on the job. And to understand the importance of the team, let's go to this real simple life situation. which I have projected in front of you, is a small case. Johan was working as a key accounts head with the leading advertising firm. He had 4 members reporting to him, but unfortunately, he always underestimated his team members and fought with them constantly. He could never trust them, always thought they were incapable of doing good work. And one fine day, he got some major assignment from one of his clients, which has to be submitted within 2 working days. He decided to do it all alone as he thought nobody else could do it apart from him, which we, I think, face many a times in the real life situations. Johan could never submit his assignment on the required day and received good criticism from his superiors. His organization also lost one of the major and prestigious clients. Why do you think Johan failed? Why could he not complete his assignment on time? Not working in a group. No faith in the team members, yes. Did not esteem others and their essence. Says ego and superiority complex. True. As individual, he is efficient, but as team member, he is miserably failed. So here comes the importance of the team. Alone may bring you victory sometimes, may satisfy your ego, but not always. Had Johan taken the help of his team members, he would have finished his assignment on time and everyone would have appreciated him. An individual cannot perform all the tasks on his own. He needs the support as well as guidance of others to be excellent in whatever he does. Complex goals can easily be accomplished if individuals work together as a team. So I think that also indicates somewhere the difference between the group and the teams. So we are not a team because we work together. We are a team because we respect each other, we trust each other, and also we care for each other. So next, coming to why we should be a team. Because, as you said, as a team, he miserably failed. That is why we should always work in a team, because together everyone achieves more. The team word itself, TEAM, together everyone achieve more. It is true. Two brains are always better than one. 1 + 1 is 11, not 2. That kind of synergy comes when we are working in a team. Because a single brain cannot sometimes take all the critical decisions alone. That is why a team is formed where the team members can brainstorm with each other and can find out some more solutions to a particular problem and making the task easy. Teamwork always produces better results because everyone is different and unique. Aim is to bring out the best of everyone in the team. It is the pooling of individuals' strengths to synergistically achieve a higher level of performance. I think this visual further gives the importance of the team. Every member in the team has times when they need support of each other. I think beautifully shown in this video that when we work together, when we support each other, I think we are successful in every task. And it is quite rare not to work alongside someone else, both in professional life or maybe it is your professional life. I think we all have to work in a team. Every employee at the workplace is dependent on his fellow colleagues when they have to arrange activities at their institutions, or they have to carry out certain research projects or any kind of event they have to organize in the institutions. Maybe it is a sports event or it is a cultural function, or even some visitor is coming to the institute, or such kind of events you have to organize. You all have to work as a team. You have to take the help of your colleagues at some point of time or the other. And moreover, I think teamwork also uh, helps you with the social part of working. Like when you work as a team, you develop friendship with your colleagues. By joining with others, you are socializing and opening yourself up, which could lead to a valuable network of contacts as well as friendships with the people you simply enjoy spending time with, which is, I think, really needed for your emotional as well as mental well-being. The person having good social support system, I think, is less prone to stress and anxiety. But I think in today's scenario, what actually happens at the workplace, when I am talking of the team, I will show you that with the small video. I think you will really appreciate that kind of scenario is prevailing in the present system. Just give me a minute. I will share that. Go ahead. Balloon फुला लीजिए. We can fill the balloons with the air. Be able to show you the video. अब आप बांध सकते हो. Now you can tie the knots. बैलून्स की नॉट को बंद कर लीजिए, बैलून्स को टाई कर लीजिए. मेरी इंस्ट्रक्शंस के बिना कुछ नहीं करना. एक एक टूथपिक सबको दे दीजिए. एक साथ पकड़ लीजिए और सबको दे दीजिए. एक हाथ में बैलून ऐसे कर लीजिए और दूसरे हाथ में टूथपिक ऐसे कर लीजिए. वेट फॉर माय इंस्ट्रक्शन. वेट. बैलून ऐसे, टूथपिक ऐसे कर लीजिए. ओके. जब स्टार्ट बोलूंगा तब शुरू होगा. क्लियर इंस्ट्रक्शंस. आई गिव यू टाइम. द मोमेंट आई से स्टार्ट, इस एक्टिविटी के खत्म होने तक, टाइम के खत्म होने तक, जिसके हाथ में बैलून बचा हुआ, जिसके हाथ में लास्ट तक बैलून बचा हुआ, वो विनर. जो लास्ट तक अपना बैलून बचाया, जिसके हाथ में लास्ट तक बैलून हुआ, वो विनर. 3, 2, 1 स्टार्ट. जिसके हाथ में बैलून बचा हुआ वो विनर. जिसके हाथ में बैलून बचा वो विनर. जिसके हाथ में लास्ट तक बैलून बचा हुआ वो विनर. केयरफुल. यस. कैन यू एनकरेज अस? यस. टाइम है, अभी टाइम है. आराम से. यस. जिसके हाथ में बैलून बचा हुआ वो विनर. जिसके हाथ में बैलून बचा हो वो विनर. जैसे खड़े थे वैसे खड़े हो. क्या सोचा ठाकुर खुश होगा, सब आसी देगा. मैंने अपनी इंस्ट्रक्शंस में बोला था कि जिसके हाथ में बैलून बचा हो विनर. मैंने कहीं भी ये बोला था कि एक दूसरे का बैलून फोड़ना जरूरी है. क्या कोई सिचुएशन हो सकती थी, क्या ऐसी कोई सिचुएशन हो सकती थी कि हम सब जीत जाते? कोई सिचुएशन हो सकती थी कि हम सब जीत जाते? क्या कोई सिचुएशन हो सकती थी? क्या? अगर कोई किसी का नहीं फोड़ता, अगर कोई बैलून ना फोड़ते, अगर कोई किसी का नहीं फोड़ता, अगर कोई किसी का बैलून नहीं फोड़ता तो हम सब जीत जाते. मैंने कहीं नहीं कहा कि जीतने के लिए दूसरे को हराना जरूरी है. मैंने कहीं नहीं कहा कि जीतने के लिए दूसरे का नुकसान करना जरूरी है. लेकिन हमारी साइकोलॉजी ऐसे ही चलती है. हमें लगता है जीतना है, जीतना है तो किसका नुकसान करूं. जैसे ही मैंने कहा जिसके हाथ में बैलून बचा होगा, सबके टूथपिक रेडी हो गए, किसका फोड़ना है. और देखो कैसे चल रहे थे. एक का फूट गया, तेरा भी फूट गया, आजा उसका फोड़ते. दो लोग मिलके, हाँ तेरा भी फूट गया, वो बचा, आजा उसको हराते. यही चीज होती है. यही चीज होती है कंपनीज में, यही चीज होती है घरों में, यही चीज होती है पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज में, यही चीज होती है कंट्रीज में. एक दूसरे को हराने के चक्कर में हम सब हार जाते हैं. एक दूसरे को नीचे करने के चक्कर में हम नीचे चले जाते हैं. एक दूसरे को डिफीट करने के चक्कर में हम हार जाते हैं. हमें लगता है कि जीतने के लिए दूसरे को हराना जरूरी है, एक दूसरे के अगेंस्ट जाना जरूरी है, एक दूसरे के अगेंस्ट बोलना जरूरी है. ये चीज कंपनीज में होती है, एम्प्लॉइज में होती है, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में होती है, पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज में होती है. हर पार्टी एक दूसरे को हराने के चक्कर में देश को हरा रही है. और अगर पार्टी सोचे कि देश को जिताना है तो पार्टी नहीं. राइट. ये चीज हर जगह. राइट. सुबह रूम में बैठे कुछ लाइंस मैंने लिखी थी, कभी-कभी लिख लेता हूं. सो व्हाट आई रोट इन द मॉर्निंग वाज, अकेले हम बूंद हैं, मिल जाए तो सागर है.
अकेले हम धागा हैं, मिल जाए तो चादर है। अकेले हम कागज हैं, मिल जाए तो किताब है। अकेले हम अल्फाज हैं, मिल जाए तो जवाब है। अकेले हम पत्थर हैं, मिल जाए तो इमारत है। अकेले हम पत्थर हैं, मिल जाए तो इमारत है। अकेले हम दुआ हैं, मिल जाए तो इबादत है। मिल जाए तो इबादत है। ये चीज अगर हम समझ जाएं आज साल की शुरुआत में, एसबीआई फैमिली ये समझ जाए कि एक साथ हम जीत सकते हैं, अकेले एक दूसरे को हराने की कोशिश करेंगे तो हम हार जाएंगे। तो आपका जो भी ग्रोथ साइकिल रहा है कंपनी का, वो बहुत मल्टीपल डिक्रीज कर सकता है, राइट? अकेले आपके पास 10 साल, 20 साल, 30 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है, लेकिन अगर एक्सपीरियंस शेयरिंग करते हैं, अगर एक दूसरे को सिखाने में हेल्प करते हैं, तो आप लोगों का सिर्फ इस हॉल का ही, पूरी कंपनी छोड़ो, इस हॉल में जितने लोग बैठे हैं, अगर एक परिवार बन के चले तो 10,000 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है। 10,000 साल का, और 10,000 का एक्सपीरियंस, 10,000 साल का एक्सपीरियंस बहुत बड़ी बात है। अगर एक दूसरे को सपोर्ट करें कि यस वी आर वन फैमिली, टुगेदर वी कैन विन, अलोन व्हाइल मेकिंग अदर्स लूज। मुस्कुराकर देखो तो सारा जहां मुस्कुराकर देखो तो सारा जहां हसीन नजर आता है, वरना भीगी आंखों से तो आईना भी बिगड़ा नजर आता है।
So, this is what actually happens. Very beautiful message has been conveyed in this video. I think this energy of individual is a powerful, strong instrument. Earlier also I said, don't go by the idea that working alone brings glory, but this actually happens. I think that is the main difference between a team and a group. In the team, there is a win-win situation, not a win-lose situation, but we actually do. Working alone may help your ego sometimes. In the team working, we try to impress our boss, and in that process we sometimes criticize others. So it may help that you will be winner at one point of time, but will not necessarily make you a regular winner in every situation. But I'm sure that by now you are totally convinced about the importance of teamwork. I think if you would like to see more benefits, I would like to share one more video with you, which again gives you a very important message.
पहले देखने के लिए हेलो फ्रेंड्स, आज हम देखेंगे कि टीम वर्क की इंपॉर्टेंस क्या है और क्यों किसी भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में टीम बनकर काम करना जरूरी है। आपने बचपन में वो कहानी तो सुनी ही होगी जिसमें एक कछुए और खरगोश में बहस छिड़ जाती है कि दोनों में से कौन ज्यादा फास्ट है, और दोनों रेस लगा लेते हैं। खरगोश रेस शुरू होते ही बहुत आगे निकल जाता है और कछुए को बहुत पीछे देख पेड़ के नीचे थोड़ी देर के लिए सो जाता है। जब खरगोश सो रहा होता है, कछुआ पीछे से आकर आगे निकल जाता है। जब खरगोश नींद से जागता है, तब उसे रियलाइज होता है कि वो रेस हार चुका है। इस कहानी से हमने ये सीखा था कि स्लो एंड स्टेडी विंस द रेस। लेकिन कोई नहीं जानता कि उसके बाद क्या हुआ। तो आइए देखते हैं कि खरगोश और कछुए के बीच उस रेस के बाद क्या हुआ। खरगोश रेस हारने के बाद बहुत ही मायूस हो गया। उसे एहसास हो गया कि अगर वो ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट ना होता और रेस को इजी ना लेता, तो कछुआ उसे किसी भी तरह हरा नहीं सकता था। उसने कछुए को एक और रेस के लिए चैलेंज किया, जिसके लिए कछुआ मान गया। रेस शुरू हुई और इस बार खरगोश ने कोई गलती नहीं की और फुल स्पीड में दौड़ते हुए फिनिशिंग लाइन तक पहुंच गया और रेस जीत ली। कछुआ बहुत पीछे रह गया और हार गया। इस स्टोरी से हमने ये सीखा कि फास्ट और कंसिस्टेंट हमेशा स्लो और स्टेडी को हरा देगा। अगर आपके ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में दो लोग हैं, एक बंदा है जो थोड़ा स्लो है, सिस्टमैटिक है और रिलायबल भी है, लेकिन एक दूसरा बंदा भी है जो फास्ट है और रिलायबल भी, तो याद रखिए जो फास्ट वाला बंदा है वही ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में स्लो वाले बंदे से आगे बढ़ेगा। स्लो और स्टेडी होना अच्छी बात है, लेकिन फास्ट और रिलायबल होना ज्यादा अच्छी बात है। लेकिन हमारे खरगोश और कछुए वाली स्टोरी यही खत्म नहीं होती है। आइए देखते हैं कि आगे क्या हुआ। अब क्योंकि कछुआ हार चुका था, उसने भी अपना दिमाग दौड़ाया और उसे भी ये बात समझ में आ गई कि जिस ट्रैक पर रेस लगी थी उस ट्रैक पर अब वो खरगोश को कभी हरा नहीं पाएगा, क्योंकि कितना भी कर लो वो खरगोश से स्लो ही है। उसके दिमाग में एक आइडिया आया और उसने फिर से खरगोश को रेस के लिए चैलेंज किया, लेकिन इस बार उसने ये शर्त रखी कि रेस का रास्ता, रेस का रूट वो खुद डिसाइड करेगा। खरगोश मान गया। रेस जीतने के लिए एक छोटे से जंगल से गुजरते हुए एक पहाड़ तक पहुंचना था, जहां आज से पहले खरगोश कभी नहीं गया था। रेस शुरू हो गई। जैसे कि खरगोश ने डिसाइड किया था, वो फुल स्पीड से आगे निकल गया, लेकिन रास्ते में उसे एक बहुत बड़ी नदी मिल गई। खरगोश परेशान हो गया क्योंकि उसे तैरना नहीं आता था, और परेशान होकर वहीं बैठ गया। थोड़ी ही देर में कछुआ भी वहां पहुंच गया और नदी में कूद गया और तैरते हुए नदी पार कर ली, पहाड़ की तरफ चल दिया और रेस जीत गया। अब इस कहानी से हमने ये सीखा कि पहले अपनी स्किल्स और एबिलिटीज को जान लें और फिर उसके हिसाब से अपना प्ले फील्ड डिसाइड करें, या दूसरे शब्दों में जिस काम में आप अच्छे हो वैसे काम ज्यादा से ज्यादा करने की कोशिश करें। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर आप किसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में काम करते हो और अगर आप अच्छे स्पीकर हो तो कोशिश करो ऐसे अपॉर्चुनिटीज पैदा करने की जिसमें आपको प्रेजेंटेशन देने का मौका मिले, ताकि मैनेजमेंट के लोग आपको नोटिस कर सकें। अगर आप एनालिसिस करने में अच्छे हो तो अच्छे से रिसर्च कीजिए, अच्छे से रिपोर्ट बनाइए और मैनेजमेंट को भेजिए, इससे भी आप हाईलाइट होंगे। अगर आप अपनी स्ट्रेंथ्स के हिसाब से काम करोगे तो इससे न सिर्फ लोग आपको नोटिस करेंगे बल्कि ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के भी आगे जाने के आपके चांसेस भी बढ़ेंगे। लेकिन हमारे खरगोश और कछुआ वाली स्टोरी अब भी खत्म नहीं हुई। एक आखिरी चीज बाकी थी। अब तक खरगोश और कछुआ अच्छे दोस्त बन गए थे और इस बार उन दोनों ने साथ मिलकर ये सोचा और रियलाइज किया कि जो रेस उन्होंने पिछली बार यानी कि जो रेस पहाड़ तक लगाई थी वो रेस और भी अच्छी और मजेदार हो सकती थी। इसलिए उन दोनों ने सेम ट्रैक पर फिर से रेस लगाई, लेकिन इस बार अलग अलग नहीं बल्कि एक टीम बनकर। रेस शुरू हुई। खरगोश ने कछुए को अपनी पीठ पर बिठाया और दौड़ना शुरू किया। वो लोग नदी तक पहुंचे। अब कछुए ने खरगोश को अपनी पीठ पर बिठाया और नदी पार की। नदी पार होने के बाद फिर खरगोश ने कछुए को अपनी पीठ पर बिठाया और फिर से दौड़ना शुरू किया। इस तरह वो लोग एक साथ फिनिशिंग लाइन तक पहुंच गए। इस बार दोनों को इस जीत में जितना मजा आया, जितना सेटिस्फैक्शन मिला, वो उन्हें पिछले रेसों में नहीं मिला था। इस स्टोरी से हमने ये सीखा कि अगर आप ब्रिलियंट हो और आपके पास स्किल्स भी है तो अच्छी बात है, लेकिन जब तक आप एक टीम बनकर दूसरों के साथ काम करने की बजाय सिर्फ उनसे कंपटीशन ही करने में लगे रहोगे, आप हमेशा थोड़ा बहुत तो पीछे रह ही जाओगे। क्योंकि कुछ तो सिचुएशन बनेगी जहां आपको कुछ नहीं जमेगा और कोई और वो काम कर लेगा। इसलिए गाइस, टीम बनकर काम करो, टीम बनकर रहो, क्योंकि जब आप एक टीम में होते हो तब आपको एक दूसरे की स्ट्रेंथ्स और वीकनेस का पता होता है। इसका पहला फायदा तो ये होता है कि आप किसी भी बड़े काम को टीम मेंबर्स की स्ट्रेंथ्स के अकॉर्डिंगली डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर सकते हैं, जिसकी वजह से वो काम सही टाइम पर और सक्सेसफुली कंप्लीट हो जाता है। अगर किसी प्रॉब्लम का सलूशन निकालना हो तब एक इंडिविजुअल बंदा कभी ना कभी किसी न किसी जगह अटक ही जाता है, लेकिन जब उसका सलूशन निकालने के लिए एक टीम बैठती है तब एक साथ बहुत सारे दिमाग काम करते हैं और किसी न किसी तरह उस प्रॉब्लम का सलूशन निकाल ही लेते हैं। और फाइनली सपोर्ट। जी हाँ, सपोर्ट। जब आप एक टीम में काम करते हो तब आप एक दूसरे को सपोर्ट करते हो। कोई किसी प्रॉब्लम में अटक जाता है तो आप उसकी हेल्प कर देते हो, और जब आप किसी प्रॉब्लम में अटक जाते हो तो वो आपकी हेल्प कर देता है। एक साथ मिलकर काम करने से एक दूसरे का नॉलेज शेयर होता है, जिसकी वजह से आपका और सामने वाले का भी प्रोफेशनल डेवलपमेंट होता है। जी हाँ, प्रोफेशनल डेवलपमेंट। ये बॉन्ड बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है। अगर आपकी ग्रुप में से या आपकी टीम में से अनफॉर्चुनेटली कोई मिलकर जॉब छोड़ देता है तब भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की प्रोडक्टिविटी और काम काज पर असर नहीं पड़ता। अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आया तो लाइक जरूर कीजिए। अगर आप इस चैनल पे नए हैं।
So again, I think through this video, you could gauge the importance of teamwork, that how important it is to supplement each other, कि जब हम एक दूसरे के साथ मिल के काम करते हैं तो लाइफ में भी हम किसी भी सिचुएशन को फेस कर सकते हैं। एज आई सेड, यही एक्चुअल टीम वर्क होता है कि स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ one person, the limitations of one person can be overcome by the strength of the other person, because everybody is unique, everybody has his own strengths and weaknesses। और अगर हम ठीक है अपनी कोर कॉम्पिटेंसीज में स्ट्रांग होना, ब्रिलियंट होना बहुत अच्छी बात है। टॉर्टवाइज हैज हिज ओन स्ट्रेंथ्स, हेयर हैड हिज ओन स्ट्रेंथ, लेकिन जब तक हम एक टीम के साथ काम करके अपनी कॉम्पिटेंसी को दूसरे की कॉम्पिटेंसी के साथ कनेक्ट करने के योग्य नहीं हैं तो हमारी परफॉर्मेंस कभी भी खराब हो सकती है, जैसे कभी खरगोश की हुई और कभी कछुए की हुई। क्योंकि लाइफ में भी ऐसी सिचुएशंस कभी भी आ सकती हैं जहां शायद हम उतना अच्छा नहीं कर पा सकते जितना कि कोई दूसरा। एंड अनदर इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग टू लर्न फ्रॉम द स्टोरी इज दैट कि खरगोश और कछुए ने कभी हार नहीं मानी। जब उनके रास्ते में ऑब्स्टैकल भी आई, उन्होंने इंट्रोस्पेक्शन की। खरगोश जब हारा तो उसने ज्यादा मेहनत और ज्यादा करने का डिसाइड किया, उसको लगा कहीं मैं ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट हो गया, और फिर उसने रेस जीती। और जब कछुआ हारा तो उसको क्या लगा कि अगर हम सेम रास्ते पे करते रहेंगे तो मैं तो शायद कभी विन नहीं कर पाऊंगा, तो उसने अपनी स्ट्रैटेजी में बदलाव किया, क्योंकि वो तो उतनी मेहनत पहले से ही कर रहा था जितनी कि वो कर सकता था। तो हमारी लाइफ में भी आई थिंक हमें यही करना चाहिए कि जब किसी फेल्योर का सामना हो, ऑफ कोर्स फर्स्ट पॉइंट इज अगली बार ज्यादा मेहनत, ज्यादा हार्डवर्क करें, और उसके बावजूद भी अगर ये फील हो कि हमें सक्सेस नहीं मिल रही है, तो कहीं ना कहीं अपनी स्ट्रैटेजी बदलो, रास्ता बदलो, इरादा मत बदलो, और फिर उसमें जो है अपना बेस्ट डेडिकेशन के साथ अपना बेस्ट इनपुट देंगे, तो आई थिंक यू विल बी एबल टू सक्सेसफुल. So now after this importance of the team would come to the point, what are those skills which make us a good team player? और वो आप कहाँ से थिंक करके निकाल सकते हैं, बिकॉज यू पीपल ऑल्सो माइट हैव worked many times in different teams at your institute level or maybe at some personal level. So what do you think, what kind of problems do you face while working in a team? From there I think the those skills will come which will make you a good team player or a good team leader. What do you think? What are those skills which make you a good team leader or a good team player? हम अपने टीम वर्क को कैसे enhance कर सकते हैं at workplace? Because होता क्या है, हम अपनी डे टू डे लाइफ सिचुएशंस में तो यही देखते हैं ना कि एक टीम होती है, देयर इज अ लीडर, देयर आर सबऑर्डिनेट जस्ट सपोज टू फॉलो व्हाट द लीडर वांट्स देम टू डू. All the members many times do not contribute their ideas, maybe for some reason or the other, regarding the disabled workplace. Equal rewards is not given to all team members. Very true. Difference of opinion, intolerance. Yes. What else? I think these will be the points which will are the skills required, which I will just come to after this. Find strength and weakness of team members and utilize at the required places. Yes. That means the duties should be delegated according to the expertise of the person, the experience of the person. Sometimes the task is given to the person which he or she is not able to carry it well. So let's see how good a team member you are. I will give you a small exercise on this teamwork skills. It's only, I think, around 14, 15, 20 statements, which you have to just carry out. Okay. I have given an inventory of some teamwork skills which make you a good team leader or a good team member. So these are the skills that your reliability, effective communication. This means you can be counted on it to a god. You can take a piece of paper and pen, and you can have the 3 columns where the rating is not so confident, sort of confident, and really confident. And then you can have just a serial number and tick under the rating point. For that point, what you are at present, what you not that what you should be. That's why you will be able to give your honest feedback. What actually you are, not that it should be. So accordingly, you give this rating to these points. The number 1 skill is the reliability. How the team leader should rely on you, should have confidence in you to give you the job that this person is reliable. I know the work is given and it will be done. What do you think about yourself? People have that confidence in you, not so confident, sort of confident, or really confident. Similarly, skill 2 is the effective communicator. This means in the team, you express your thoughts and ideas clearly and directly with respect for others, or you have some inhibitions, or the environment of the team is not such that you are or somebody does not respect your opinion, so that is why you think better to keep quiet, not to give the ideas. When working in a team, you are an active listener. you listen to, respect different points of view. Others can offer you the constructive feedback, you take it in a positive spirit, or you get upset or defensive when somebody pointed out your mistake. What is your psychology? You take it in a positive manner, or you take it in a negative manner, or you think that other person is trying to get me down, that is why he's saying like this. What actually you are? You are reliable, you are effective communicator, you are active listener. Should I go ahead? I think might have done this. Yes, please.
Yes, ma'am.
What about others? Anybody else will confirm? All the three statements, yes, done. Okay. The skill 4 is that you participate in each and every activity, starting from the planning to the implementation to the evaluation of the project. You take part in each and every discussion, in every meeting, in the decision making process. You are a regular contributor. You are confident, sort of confident, or really confident. Give your rating. Shares openly and willingly. That means you are willing to share your information, your experience, your knowledge with the group. Here many people act, they think, why should I share my experience or my knowledge with the others? इस मामले में तो हम देखे बहुत कंजूस होते हैं लोग. How helping attitude you have to help your team members. If some team member doesn't know anything, or he or she is not able to do, you come forward to help. Cooperative means you work with other members of the team to accomplish the job, no matter whatever task is given to you, you do it in time, so that the other members do not keep waiting. If the work is dependent on you, that your work will be completed, then they will be able to go ahead. Do you cooperate in that manner, that you do the part of your share in time, cooperate with the other members? Or is it the feeling that you do not like your leader कि मैं अपना काम अभी नहीं करता, let him face the music, the work is not completed in time? How cooperative you are at times. So going to the next. How flexible you are. You adapt easily when the team changes the direction. Because sometimes when we are working in a particular direction and we find after some time that we are not able to achieve, the leader says, no, you do it in a different manner. But एकदम चेंज के लिए आई थिंक हम लोग बहुत एडमेंट हो जाते हैं. वी डोंट वांट टू कम आउट ऑफ अवर कंफर्ट जोन. चेंज को बहुत जल्दी एक्सेप्ट नहीं करते. बट व्हाट अबाउट यू when you are asked to try something new? So how flexible you are? Not so confident, sort of confident, or really confident that I accept the changes willingly. Commitment, very important, that whatever task is given to you, your accountability, your responsibility, your dedication, you always try to give your best effort, committed to your work. Problem solver, and give your honest feedback. There is nothing wrong. At least by doing this, we will be able to identify those weak areas of ourselves. I think वो भी एक बहुत बड़ी strength होती है कि हम उस चीज को accept करते हैं where I am lacking. अगर हम उसको accept करेंगे, then only I think we will have the feeling to improve upon that. अगर हम accept नहीं करेंगे अपने limitations को, तो I think हम उसको improve भी नहीं करना चाहेंगे. Problem solver means you focus on solutions. You are good about not going out of your way to find fault in others. If problem comes, you are there with the various solutions, not that you create problems in the team. बहुत सारे ऐसे problem creator भी बहुत होते हैं. So what is your this thing, that you always focus on the solutions, looking at the positive side of the things. And then is the respectful, which is again very important while working in a team. Maybe आपके junior है या कोई भी है, one should have respect for each other. you should treat the other members with courtesy and consideration all of the time. So these were the 10 statements, 10, I will say, the good skills which make you a good team player. So after this 10, how many of you have not so confident, and how much sort of confident, and in how many statement is it really confident? Maybe you can write down in the chat box, or you may unmute yourself and speak also that I am not so confident in 5 statements, sort of confident in 2, or really confident in 4 statements. Whatever is the analysis, will give you the result for that. I say just an introspection. Otherwise, I could have just spoken about all these 10 skills की ये क्या क्या होती हैं और जो आपको एक अच्छा team player बनाती हैं. I just thought that we will have a small exercise. We'll have just an introspection. How good I am as a not confident is 1, sort of confident is 2, and rest 7 are really confident. Very nice. 2 sort of confident is 6, really confident 4. Okay, Narayan Palji. Thank you for your response. What about others? Yes, please. Maybe others, I think they might not have done it, or they don't want to say. Sort of confident 2, really confident 8. Very nice. You are a good team player in that case. But anyhow, if one person is good in all those things, it is another thing that you have the helping attitude towards your colleagues, that you can help your teammates to develop those qualities. Rajeshri is confident 6, 2 not confident. Majority, I think I will see that sort of confident and really confident, though I think very rightly accepted that in some of the statements not very confident also. So the result is like, do you have mostly not so confident? I think, which is very rare here. I could see that only 2 statements, not much of the statements are not so confident. अगर बहुत सारे not so confident हैं for others, if they have not spoken on this forum, okay, yeah, I can see not confident is only 1, confident is 7. So I think it is the rare case. Even then, if so, you are still developing your confidence as a team player. These skills often take some time to develop. So do not worry. It might be helpful to reach out to someone you know and trust to help you focus on developing a plan for working on some of these skills in which you would like to be more confident. At least we are able to identify those skills where I am not all that confident. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Asking for help when you need it is another great skill of productive team player. अगर आपको काम करते हुए किसी प्रोजेक्ट में किसी एस्पेक्ट के बारे में you are not very confident to do, there is nothing wrong going to your team leader or other team member to ask for a help. If you have mostly sort of confident, you are pretty confident in your teamwork skills, but could probably use a little extra support or development in few areas. So invite someone close to you, someone you know and trust, to work with you on the areas you would like to improve. Most people would be really happy to help you. Learning the strategies to become a good team member, I think it takes time, energy and dedication. जो टीम बिल्डिंग होती है ना, वो 1 या 2 दिन में नहीं होती. It is a continuous process. It takes time and effort to learn all those skills while working in a group. Somebody had said intolerance. Yes, tolerance जो है वो बहुत important होती है while working in a team. And for the most of the statements, if you are really confident, if so, you are confident in your abilities to be a good team player, that's really great. Figure out an area or 2 where you would like to continue to see improvement, since we should always be striving to be the best we can be, and develop a plan for how to further grow those skills. Also try to offer support to someone you know who might be struggling with building his or her own level of teamwork confidence. As I said earlier also, if you are good, you are a good team player. I think you teach your colleagues, you help your colleagues to develop those skills. So one of the most important skill required to be to have a good teamwork in your institutions is developing a good relationships amongst the people. So for better teamwork, employees need to be cordial with each other, because as I said, group working is very common situation, I think, both in your personal as well as in your professional life. At the workplace, interpersonal relations are very important, but what to talk of the workplace, I think if you see the present scenario, the kind of society we have emerged, the kind of relations we have developed even at the personal level, I think you all agree with me, at the personal level also the relationships are deteriorating like anything. Maybe with the technology we are connected to the world, but I tell you, we are going away from the families. Four people sitting in a room, not talking to each other, everybody busy in his or her own this thing. But the very unfortunate, the kind of things which we are seeing these days. And at the workplace also, colleagues sometimes may or may not like each other. We do not always agree with our colleagues even if they are a friend, but then I think there is no escape. You cannot leave the job, or you every time cannot say that you will not work with such and such person. So here important is to maintain good relations with each other, because any individual, I think, spends maximum time with the colleagues. If the relationship is not pleasant, it helps the individual not to be comfortable in the organizations and work peacefully. If there are problems like cutthroat competition, jealousy, hostility, backbiting, and criticism, I think the workplace becomes very unpleasant due to the atmosphere. And moreover, my friends, I think these days the opportunities also come in the form of humans. That is why it's very important to have good relationship, good networking with the people. आज के टाइम पे आई थिंक ये होता ही है. आप समटाइम्स जो है मेल भेजने से आपका काम नहीं हो पाता, बट इफ यू हैव ए गुड नेटवर्किंग विद द पीपल, आप अगर उनसे बात करते हैं, यू हैव गुड कॉन्टेक्ट विद देम, आई थिंक द वर्क गेट्स डन. So knowledge, skills, hard work matters, but more important is your interpersonal relationships, your contacts, your networking, trust, social recognition. I think it is all important for your growth. Your network is your net worth these days. So let us discuss about some of the ways how to improve those interpersonal relationship at the workplace. So as you can see in the title, taking it inter, then personally. How to improve the interpersonal relations at the workplace? I think to improve the relationships with others, just keep in mind the most important relationship you will ever have is with yourself first. Take care of yourself first, take care of your feelings, take care of your behavior, take care of I will say your personality or your skills. I think it is the only way to ensure healthy relationship with the others. Interpersonal skills may be about how you relate to others, but I think this start with you. Many will be improved dramatically if you first work on your own personal skills. So let us go through those various ways. The number one is employees must communicate with each other effectively. If individuals do not communicate with each other, I think problems are going to be there. So interact with your co-workers, your colleagues more often, and there should be an opportunity for everyone to express themselves. Discussion should be carried on an open platform where every individual has the liberty to express his or her views and opinions. बट हम इन एक्चुअल प्रैक्टिस में कम्युनिकेशन के बारे में क्या करते हैं, जरा सी भी हमारी किसी से मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग या कोई और मिसकम्युनिकेशन होती है किसी भी बात को लेके, द फर्स्ट थिंग व्हाट वी डू इज we stop talking with each other. जब हमने एक दूसरे से बात ही बंद कर दी, कम्युनिकेशन ही बंद कर दी, तो उस प्रॉब्लम का या उस मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग का सोल्यूशन कैसे निकलेगा? So whenever a misunderstanding is there or a problem is there in the relationship, make sure to solve it promptly. Communicate with each other to come up with the right solution on how the issues can be fixed. Sit with your colleagues, discuss the issues face to face to arrive at a mutually acceptable solution. Do not stay mum, as it leads to more problems and misunderstandings. So you must learn to communicate effectively with each other on a regular basis. And also, when you are speaking at the workplace with the others, or while working in a group or a meeting, I think your body movements, your gestures, your facial expressions, I think they also communicate something or the other. Make sure you do not make faces at anyone. Cultivate a positive outlook. Do not always look sad and irritated. And also, the more important is, while speaking at the workplace, take care of your tone, take care of pitch as well. Make sure you are not too loud. Be polite with your colleagues and your subordinates, even if they have done something wrong. Choice of word is very important. Think twice before you speak. Remember, one wrong word can change the meaning of entire conversation. The other person might misinterpret you and spoil the relationship. So express your feelings clearly. Don't try to confuse the other person. And another thing important to communicate is the communication is, I earlier also said, be an active listener. Listens the other viewpoint of others also very patiently, with respect also. Colleagues will feel more connected to you when they know that you are an active listener. You will develop a better understanding with them. And another communication, I think the written mode of communication, such as emails. So for better relationships at workplace, when you are communicating through the written mode, be careful about the mail body. Make sure they are self-explanatory. All the related employees must be marked a CC, as well as do keep your boss in the loop, so that nobody feel that he or she is not being informed about anything. So ignoring any one of your workers might hurt him and will spoil the relationship with the individual concerned. Avoid hiding things from your fellow workers. Another very important is show respect. So to maintain interpersonal relationships, very important, you should show respect for others. This does not mean that you have to agree with everything they say or do what they want to do. But however, it does not mean you should show that you value their feelings, opinions, times, and interest. So one of the important aspect of relationship is being respectful to your coworker. This is how you build rapport and rely on one another. Respecting your co-workers' time, effort, appreciating their work, I think it is a part of building lasting relationships. If you are a team leader, team leaders and supervisors should conduct morning meetings with their team members. It is a very effective way to start a day. Maybe do not make the meetings too formal. Employees should be allowed to interact with each other about the task which is in hand. I think these morning meetings go a long way in breaking the ice among the employees and improving the interpersonal relationships at the workplace. And also, team leaders should keep in mind, work must be equally allocated to the team members to expect the best out of them. No employee should be overburdened. Do not favor any employee just because he is your relative or he is your friend or you know that personally. Favorism also spoils the relationship between the superiors and the subordinates. So that is very important when you are a team leader, that you have to delegate the duties and responsibility as per the interest, as per the expertise of the members. A team leader should not scold any of his team members in front of others. Very important skills. If you do that way, it might insult him or her. Call the individual concerned to your cabin. Avoid comparisons among the team members. The employees must be strictly judged according to their work, nothing else. employing doing well should be suitably rewarded also. I think some of my participant has said that they should be suitably rewarded when they do good. वो कहते हैं ना कि अगर आपने किसी का क्रिटिसिज्म करना है तो अकेले में करिए. व्हेन यू हैव टू रिवॉर्ड दैट पर्सन, praise that person, do it in front of others. Greet your colleagues on their birthdays or anniversary. I think you can make your colleagues feel special on their birthdays and anniversary. Sending them a nice e-card or greeting them, I think will surely make them happy. I think these are the small acts, but surely can be a big part of their lives. They will remember such a sweet gesture and may lead to stronger relationship. Such small initiatives go a long way in strengthening the bond amongst the colleagues. Or maybe important festivals can be celebrated at workplace together for employees to come closer to each other. Avoid being jealous. Leave your ego behind the moment you enter your workplace. Appreciate if someone has performed exceptionally well. Celebrate with the success of others. Show your appreciation when someone earns an achievement. We all have different skills and knowledge. Remember, only hard work and nothing else plays in the long run. Surely, a bit of friendly competitiveness is healthy, but however, try not to take your colleague's success too personally, but instead focus on your own professional journey. Being jealous does not help and in turn spoils your relationship with your colleagues. Do not treat office as your home. Do not bring your personal tensions to work. There is a certain way of behaving at the workplace. It is very essential to be professional at work. Think before you speak. Making fun of colleagues is something which is not at all expected out of a professional. Never misbehave with any of your colleagues. Leg pulling, criticism, backbiting, I think are very common, which are not desirable at the workplaces. It is better to, I will say, avoid someone if you don't like, rather than fighting or arguing with him or her. Your office colleagues can be your friends as well, but one must know where to draw the line. Even too much of friendship is also sometimes harmful and spoils the relationship. An individual should not interfere in his or her colleagues' work. As I said, the team leaders or the superiors must formulate the specific responsibilities, specific roles for all the employees and make sure job responsibilities do not overlap. Overlapping of job responsibilities sometimes leads to employees interfering in each other's tasks and eventually maybe fighting over small issues. So one should be concerned only with his or her work rather than trying to find out what the other employee is up to. Do not spread baseless rumors at the workplace. Even if you know something about someone, I think learn to keep the things to yourself. Discuss it with the individual concerned in private rather than publicizing the whole thing, publicizing the matter of the other person. Organizations, I think, has nothing to do with anyone's private matters. Pass on the correct information to others. If your superior or maybe your other colleagues have asked you to share some information with any of your colleagues, make sure it is shared in a desired form, not manipulated. Tampering, playing with the information, I think it is not desirable and lead to the confusions at the workplace. Do not provide manipulated and wrong information about anyone. Do not share all your secrets with your coworkers. You never know when they might misuse them. Even if you do, make sure you are doing it with someone you trust blindly. The last and the important one is stay away from nasty politics at the workplace. Every workplace has some kind of politics. Do not try to harm anyone. I think it will harm you in the long run. There is a lot of politics at the workplaces. Better to stay away from such situations. So these were some of the tips I thought I will discuss with you to improve your relationships with your colleagues. So friends, thank you so much. This is what I wanted to share about this teamwork skills and the ways to improve your interpersonal relationships at the workplace. So thank you so much for your very patient listening.